He gotta do
Everybody's
it.
screaming and Leo's just playing with his puppy.
How do I mute?
Well,
How
I'm
do I
also
mute?
reading.
Can I mute the
Why are you
audio?
reading? You're only supposed to read Miss Brown's class.
Nah, I'm going
Oh
ahead.
my god.
Oh, someone's shooting.
Why is it connected to your user volume? It won't let me
Whose
turn it
fucking dog-
down. Here, I'm
Whose
just gonna...
fucking chihuahua is that?
Dude, that's
Leo's.
Poncho, dog. Leave him alone.
What?
Wait.
Poncho? Alexis
That-
is here?
Yeah, let me get my
Your
Poncho.
wait,
Let me get my
your
Poncho.
dog's name is
Come on, Doug,
actually
get up.
Poncho.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No.
Did we start yet?
Come here, baby.
No, we haven't started yet.
Cool.
No. No.
Oh, come here. Come on, stand up. Come on.
Ooh.
Come on, baby. Come on. Find you, piece
Uh,
of shit. Stay there then.
Dude, it's so laggy.
I've never seen a game more laggy in my life.
Why can I hear what he's playing?
Logan, I'm gonna kidnap your
Because
dog.
he's screamed.
My doggy sleep.
Okay, is everybody
Okay, I
here?
get it. You have fucking dogs.
Say hi, shake.
Should I go get my cat?
Yeah.
Someone give me an image. Any image. Right now. Do it.
Right now?
Oh no.
Right, in the group
There you
chat
go.
thing, here, I got you. I think you're gonna like
Alright.
this one.
I'll work with it.
Damn it.
Oh my god, why is everything maxed out on your computer?
Me?
Yeah, I just saw your task manager peek through and I was like, good lord, dude.
He likes it to the
Everything's
max.
orange.
I too like to
Oh,
live
wow.
life
Oh,
dangerously.
wow.
25%. This is yellow. You're colorblind.
Nah, everything works, man.
Besides
Oh my
Discord and...
god. What? Can we just?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
Going on with
Hey Logan, can you take off that A&M jacket, please?
No.
I feel offended.
I cannot.
Oh my god, you feel something? What
I'm
are
gonna
you, a
wear this when I
pussy?
go to Lee.
What are you, a woman? Woman looking ass?
Same colors.
Woman?
Is it same colors?
They're both red. I don't know if they're both maroon or not though.
How can we make this picture look ugly as fuck?
So we actually gonna start her?
Put it
Could I,
on.
could I add
Oh,
it?
that
I
looks
forgot.
awful.
I totally forgot. Logan cut his hair.
Cut a Nazi symbol.
Oh, that
in
even
there.
looks worse. Eee.
Ah. Ah.
Here, let's just turn on some RGB shift.
I forgot I don't have any nails.
Let's be
This
right.
man drinking beer.
Off.
There we go. How about that?
Is that
That's
Arizona?
an image.
No, it's
I
a
think
monster.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unhealthy. That's
Shut up,
yucky.
fat ass.
That has
chemicals in
it.
Okay, are we ready?
I got a haircut too.
No,
Hey,
give me 2 seconds.
Leave that to
Just
stall.
adjusting some settings.
Leo,
Alright,
why
go
are you
ahead.
wearing a Superman shirt?
Because it's a pajama shirt.
Leo, never make that face ever
Hi,
again.
Logan. How do you do?
Okay, are we ready now?
I'm
Everybody
looking at
ready?
you, dead boy. How's it going?
uh, I'm so uncomfortable now.
Just Leo being Leo.
Don't.
Ew! Ew! Don't do that!
Bro, you looking straight up insane.
I'm looking fresh.
Alright. Three,
I think-
two.
Wait. Hold
Hey,
on.
shh!
I need you to say something for me.
Everybody, shh.
Fag.
What do you want me
You
to
know,
say?
after-
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say, dead boy? Come on.
No. Oh,
What do
no,
I say?
stop.
Psst.
Stop.
I'd love to start this.
I would
Stop.
too. However,
Then shut the fuck
Everybody,
up!
nobody will shut up for
real
5
estate.
seconds.
well, dead boy's doing something.
God, I'm gonna put a
I'm done
fucking
doing
dildo
things.
in both of your
Alright.
mouths if you don't shut up.
Okay, is everybody ready now?
Yes.
Wait.
A dead
Oh
boy.
my God.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, okay. Hello everybody, welcome to the Boìs podcast. This is episode 6, I believe.
Yeah, it's sick.
Last week was a disaster, completely.
Yeah,
Fell asleep
yeah.
all
We
the
had
time.
me me and Nathan had a very interesting
Very heated
conversation
argument.
about the M2.
Logan and I
It
should
sucks.
technically be
The
dead.
i8
but
sucks, and the
too much
M2
of
is
a
great.
pussy.
Don't
No,
at
it
me.
is. No, they both suck. Shut
No,
up.
the M2 is great. M2 is great.
All right. We're not.
The i8 is my favorite car.
Okay, kill
Period.
yourself.
All right, later.
So this week, of course, it's pretty much just everybody's here.
Also, we have a special guest.
Well,
Andy!
hold on. Okay. Oh, okay. Guess it's here. Okay. His name's
well,
blacked out, but
you
whatever.
Fucking ruined it.
So yeah, we got
was-
Andy. Andy with a H. Okay. Yeah.
Handy.
Yep.
Handy.
We've also Andy. We have
Give me your
Logan,
social
Leo,
security.
Joel, Deadboy, and I. So
It is
Definitely.
good to be
I don't know
back.
what we're gonna talk about this week because
Did
I've
we
just
also-
spent.
Leo, what's your
Wait,
story?
hold on.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I've spent all week playing Need for Speed Heat. So
No, you
Really?
haven't. Hasn't been
yeah,
all
I've
week.
been playing it since
Has it?
Wednesday night. Yeah. Yeah, Wednesday night. I played a little bit.
Oh, you
Logan,
said it came
stop.
out on Thursday.
Stop what?
It came out Thursday
Seven.
night, but I had an early
Logan,
access.
what you
token.
doing there, buddy?
Okay.
It's like a hallway. You could almost reach.
Logan's playing with his OBS.
Dude.
If you put OBS and you record OBS, it gives you like a mirror effect, sort of.
This like
Yeah,
legit
no,
looks
I
like a
think my
hallway.
picture's better.
Dun, 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 dun.
Looks like an old track, like 3D video game.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It looks like fucking Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
Duke Nukem.
Or like Doom.
Yeah, I was about to say
Boom,
Duke.
boom, 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 boom,
So
boom.
currently Leo is in bed reading, like
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
So,
What's wrong with reading,
So
fat
Leo,
ass?
what stories you got this week? You got any juicy stories?
Not really. No. Things been going pretty decent.
Damn it, Leo.
Decent? You want to talk about
Jesus.
Kevin's little incident the other day?
Sure.
What
Go
the
ahead.
fuck is this?
It's a very small story, but
Okay, so we were just in the middle of class, and it turns out Kevin and I got the same grade in a test. And since he's Asian and super smart, and I'm only beaner and semi-smart, all the Visco girls looked at me and just said they wanted the D.
yeah, no, they didn't do that.
No, I was just playing.
Oh, I was going to say.
Who's drawing modern art?
Who do you think?
Logan.
I was more talking about the incident where he told you to get your girl in check.
Oh, wait, you have another girlfriend? God fucking damn it.
Well, we've already
Excuse me, boyfriend?
talked about this. I think. Have we?
I don't. We kind of have.
Kinda have. Well, that girl listens to these podcasts, so I don't want to expose any
Huh?
information just yet.
Wait,
Huh?
hold
Huh?
on.
I
Wait,
Speak
what?
up!
Wait.
What?
Stop. Rewind that shit back. Who? Your new
And Nathan
girlfriend?
has
We
seen
have
her.
diversity in our
Logan.
viewers.
Logan has seen
Yeah.
her.
Joel's
Hold on.
black, I'm white. Fucking God.
Wait,
Yeah, and
what was
Alexis
that?
watches every episode, dude. We have so much diversity.
Yeah, we have so
What
much
the- okay,
diversity.
so-
Now we just need the Viscos. Then we're complete.
No,
we have a complete
no,
set.
No.
not
We
need
need the
any-
lesbian, and then we can be diverse.
No,
Leo,
we
Leo.
don't need
I
any
can spread the word.
Viscos watching our podcast.
Leo, can you please be our ambassador to the Viscos?
Yeah, I got
One
you.
thing, elaborate. Your girlfriend watches the podcast.
She listens to something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
you
She's listened to
listening?
some.
You're a bitch. Fuck. I hate you.
No.
Hey, listen. If you're watching this episode, I'll have you know, you are not doing good in calculus.
I'll
Damn.
also have you know, you're a dumbass.
And
Fuck
neither
you.
am I.
Why
Nice.
are we just hating on this girlfriend?
Why are y'all attacking her, bro? She
I'm
doesn't
not
know y'all like
attacking.
that.
I'm being.
I am.
All right, so
Nathan's
I don't
like,
think
I'm-
this. No, you got it. You go first.
Nathan's like saying that I'm not attacking. I'm stating the truth.
I'm stating straight facts, dude.
Okay, so I think there's three. Or, I almost said
See,
stream.
you know that's a fact because nobody's doing well in calculus.
Calculus
Well, I'm
is
doing pretty well in
BS.
my
I hate
my
calculus.
calculus class.
Well, no, Logan's taking baby calculus right now.
What? AP calculus isn't baby calculus.
No, you're taking pre-calculus. I'm taking
Uh-oh.
AP calculus.
Oh, screw you.
I'm taking real fam.
Oh, is it
calculus,
pre-calculus?
okay?
My
You're
name's
taking, yeah, you're taking
I have to flex
pre-calculus.
my
No,
cock
It's
off.
still bad. All
I'm
right, so
taking actual. actual
Oh
big
shit!
boy.
Wait.
Just put out my
Big boy
email.
hours.
Like,
wait, hold on. Can we just? So when the dev was going through his fucking email,
I
see
was going
Tumblr
through
in-
my
I
email.
see Tumblr in there. Can you please elaborate on that?
I saw the email,
that's
but I didn't see what was going on.
Can we about? I have.
Can you please elaborate on that.
I'm trying to, but you're speaking, black man. Shut up before I put you back in the cage.
Okay,
He's
well,
only, it's a cover story. He's scared.
that's
He's
more work for
scared.
me.
I have a Tumblr account for like. I had a Tumblr account. It's
Mm.
still active.
It seems like you still have one.
Seems
I
like
don't
you're still
use it.
active.
That's sick.
Mm.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, you don't use it because you probably didn't have too much success on
This
it.
Logan,
opens
right?
a world of
It's
possibilities.
Tumblr. It's the
Logan, is
worst
that what you're gonna
thing
use for the
ever.
next thumbnail?
Yeah, Logan's.
Yeah, I'm gonna
currently
use
making
these.
the next
I'm gonna use
thumbnail.
these toenail clippings for the next thumbnail.
What are you doing?
Everybody, watch out! It's blue toenail clippings.
I was 5 toenail inches deep when she started to.
Don't.
Oh,
Oh my god. Don't.
and
That was a
Leo, didn't you say
terrible
your girl
image.
watches this?
Yeah. You're a
Sorry,
bitch.
that never
Fuck
happened.
you.
all right, hold on. Okay, I just want
His
to say one
girlfriend's
thing.
gonna fly to
For-
Seattle and try and
What's your
kill
name?
me.
Wait, hold on. Are we allowed to
Or have
spell it
Leo
out?
come over here.
We'll use a base name, Jan.
How about this? Oh, no,
Janice?
Kelly. Kelly, if you're
Can we
one-
not
if
use
you're-
Jan?
no,
Jan is
no.
just a.
No,
R.
okay,
Kelly?
Kelly,
Nathan,
if you're
Nathan knows who she is. I think.
All right. Well, here,
Just go to
I'm gonna give her
Carnegie.
the name Kelly for the.
She's black
Kelly,
and
if
she's
you're
named
listen-
Bonquisha.
Bonquisha.
Okay,
Kelly,
no.
if you're listening.
Wait, shut up,
Let Joel.
Bless you.
I thought
Jeez.
Joel was doing karate moves.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't ready for the scream. It kind of startled me.
Okay, Joel, please go ahead.
All right, Joel, it's your story time. You got this. All right, just take it nice and slow.
Yes, please do the speaketh.
Can you
Fuck.
please say the N word?
All right, shh. It's Joel's time.
All right, so I'm just gonna give her the name Kelly real quick. Kelly, if you're listening to this, what do you think? What were you thinking?
Please just comment.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, don't you know R. Kelly pissed on a dude? Why would you want that in your name?
Yeah, God. Dude,
Yeah.
you should change your name. Like, who would want a stupid name like Kelly, dude? Like, who would want a stupid name like Andy with a H in the middle, dude? Like, God.
That.
Go fuck yourself, Nathan.
Andy.
Sounds like you're trying
You
to
two
Which
stop
an-
fucking sneezing,
Wait.
Jesus.
Hold on. Is the Shamrock Shake back?
Is
Whoa.
it?
Shamrock shake,
Whoa.
bro.
That's
The back,
that's
bro.
That's an old picture.
Leo, why are you doing this to me, boy? Come on.
But
Dude,
Minty.
that's like white Santa Claus, bro.
Come on,
one
son.
thing is that
Shape. Oh,
So-
fuck.
So, speaking of white Santa Claus, I read an article earlier today that says that what is it? Let me see if I can find it. I feel like if you guys looked at Jen, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about immediately.
Black
hold
baby?
on, let me take a look at this.
Joel, you'll like this.
All right, what was I gonna say?
He'll
It
post so
caters
much
to you.
trash in here.
I was gonna. Yeah, you can find it. All right, back to my thing as he's looking for whatever he was looking. I feel like we don't have enough. Okay, never mind. You found it. You got
No, go
this.
ahead.
Go.
Over.
Okay. I feel like our podcast isn't diverse enough. So I have
We
our
need
first
viscous.
female gaist. My first female gaist. Bixby, say hello.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bixby.
Wow.
Say
Shut up. I'm not. Stop.
say hello.
Hi, hello, and I'll even throw in a hay.
You just.
What? the
I'm banning.
hell?
I'm banning.
So what do you think about
Alright,
global warming?
Alright, we're disbanding the
I didn't
podcast
understand
now.
that.
Fucking Logan ruined it.
She
Bro,
doesn't.
Bixby's a bimbo, dude.
She doesn't understand global warming.
If you could do a flip, how many flips would you do?
I didn't understand that.
I hate you.
Hello.
So,
Always good to chat with you.
That's not what I said. That's
So
it.
what-
Bixby's kicked off the podcast. All right.
I love you.
Okay. So here's the article that I found today. So if you're up to current events, you'll know that the Popeyes chicken sandwich is back. It's great. I haven't tried it yet, but I've seen Popeyes recently, and they're lined up around the building every time of the day. So there's an article that came out today. It's titled "Why the Popeyes Chicken Sandwich Craze Quickly Morphed into Black Shaming." And I read that title, and I was immediately like, "Huh." This is gonna be so wrong. I know I'm gonna laugh throughout this entire article.
Something about
I was
this
right.
just doesn't seem right.
It doesn't seem right. So I read the article, and you know how Dead Boy says, like, well, you're just wrong. You're wrong. That's what I was saying.
Is that what that? Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, that's what the
You're
article
wrong.
says.
You're
It's
just wrong.
You're wrong. You're just wrong.
You're just wrong.
Okay, here, I'll read the funniest thing that I've found here, okay? For many customers who live in predominantly white areas, the trip to Popeyes is a voyeuristic detour from Whole Foods and Auburn. It is a different situation entirely for far too many black folks who live in neighborhoods where Popeyes deep-fried, heavily salted meat is one of the few options around.
You're wrong. You're
It's
just
wrong.
wrong.
It's wrong!
It's actually wrong.
It's so wrong!
I-
I've never been to a Whole Foods.
I live in a black neighborhood.
We live in a
I-
society.
Everyone
We
lives
live in
in
a
Seattle,
society.
where Whole Foods is like the
Nearby-
most popular thing around there. It's like a McDonald's over there.
No, QFC, or rip off of Whole Foods. but-
QFC?
Yeah, what is it?
Okay, let's educate you on QFC.
Let's
educate.
educate.
I've never heard of QFC. I've heard it be a misspelled KFC, but
Queefy fried chicken.
That's just
Is that what it would stand for?
no. But
So-
here's the statement
This is-
right after this. Okay.
Hold on.
Studies have found that black communities are disproportionately food swamp areas where healthy options like grocery stores are few and far between. And fast food restaurants like Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King
Mike Dials.
dot every corner. Okay.
Mike
This
Dial.
constricted, unhealthy food market is a direct result of racial segregation. And this racial segregation is what undergirds the sensational media hoopla around black folks and the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Huh?
You're just wrong!
That's semi-wrong. The fact that you can't find a really good, healthy place to eat down here, that's true.
I
There's
think I
not
lost
many
brain
options.
cells.
You want to know the explanation behind that?
Mm.
Because it's the hood.
not green.
Why? If I was a developer, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, it's a predominantly black neighborhood. Okay, it's
The
not
hood.
mixed at all. I'm
This-
sorry, but they're gonna be. It's that's how it is. Okay, go to a predominantly black neighborhood in Detroit or Chicago. Guess what you're gonna find? Someone
Well,
tell
that's
me.
Detroit and Chicago. And I'm
Okay,
pretty sure-
go to Houston. Okay, go to any major.
No, I don't want to go to
Baltimore.
Texas. Texas is full of retards who goes,
Go
"You're
to
just
South
wrong,
California.
wrong."
Okay, tell me that they're gonna put think as of the mind of a developer. Are you gonna put a Whole Foods in a nice side of town or the hood?
I don't know.
don't-
Rest
I'd
my
probably
case.
put one both.
Oh yeah, that QFC is the QFC that I used to live
I
at.
mean, I would prefer ghetto.
So that is an actual
no
place.
No one wants to say the hood anymore.
Leo,
You're a boomer.
Yeah, how dare
No,
you? How
Leo's
dare you
missed the
say the
point.
hood, you
The
boomer?
hood is a
whoa,
boomer
whoa,
phrase.
Whoa,
What
take
do you
it easy
mean?
on the
Leo
man.
has missed the entire point of the conversation.
Ooh,
That's-
okay,
that's-
that looks sick.
He got culture.
Culture
Nah,
shock.
I was just playing.
Culture.
I know what you're talking about. You would want to put a nice themed restaurant against a nice,
Well, you would want to put a nice grocery store in a nice part of town.
Yeah.
I don't want to put, as a developer, I don't want to invest into an area that has, cars that are like 20 years old in them on every corner, that part of them have windows smashed out and suicide tires on them. Like, that's just
I
not...
don't. That's
Oh, this
that's
episode.
nowhere near.
backlashed.
Believe it or not, there are not smashed out. Excuse me.
You'd be
There are-
surprised.
There are a few smashed out window cars, but they are driven by people who don't look like they are poor at all. They look like they're just middle class and have suffered the wrath of God and
Oh, so
every
like Deck the
other
Halls?
human.
Probably never seen that movie. It's
No.
basically what happens in the movie is it has Danny DeVito in it.
Oh,
but-
Deck the Halls.
But he tries to back out of his neighborhood, and there's there's an RV and a truck parked right behind it, and they have like tow hooks on them.
Mm-hmm.
He tries to back out, and the tow hooks dig into his door, and he just decides to gun it out of the driveway, and it rips both the doors off.
Yes, there haven't been. I haven't seen any doors gone, but I have seen some windshields have to be sealed up with tape.
Yeah,
There are people who just They don't look like they're gonna shoot up the school. They're not gonna rob anyone. They're just standard people.
Well, yeah, of course you get that too.
Okay, so
but-
Now,
Define
there
your
have
meaning
been the
of
cars that
standard.
I have seen full of bullet holes, might I add you.
yeah. Well, I mean, like, it's just, it's not even like the same. It's just, I don't know.
It's just a lot of hoopla.
Why would you invest
Logan, draw
in,
me a
like,
smiley face right now.
Why would you put like a
So-
Chili's?
White is
or,
probably not the
like,
color to use
Cheddar's?
for that.
Yeah, so
Boop, boop, boop.
yesterday
Thank
in
you.
my statistics class, we were doing something about like I forgot what it was. We were doing something about disjointed and jointed tables, and she was like naming, and our teacher was naming off things. What we did is that we convinced her because we were doing like trees. We were doing trees, and it had pizza, and then we had dog cars, and then something else. I forgot what it was that we were doing. So what we did was my whole class, we convinced her to change thick from THICK to THICC. And she didn't understand the context of it at all. She's like, why did you make me do this? Why did you make me switch the K to a C? And I feel bad for her. But at the
What?
same time,
Am I a boomer? Do I not understand? What?
I don't know, it was just funny.
I don't see how.
What?
The way you provided that sentence was in jambles. I did not understand a word you fucking said.
Did you say
Well, I
jambles?
don't know, turn your hearing aids on.
Don't you mean shamble?
Okay, Mr. What's going on? Every time I enter a fucking chat room, shut
Huh?
the fuck up.
What's going
Yeah.
on?
If you
I'm not
explained your
paying
sentences
attention
with
to it.
actual grammar and proper sentence structure, I would understand, but you don't.
Well, yeah, because I'm mostly not even paying attention.
Dude, where the fuck is Tan at? Like, I'm sorry.
know.
I don't mean to
Thank you.
intervene, but like, I cannot find Tan anywhere. I don't want to use this nasty yellow. You know
Just
what?
Make the color tan.
Okay, so I
Alright, go
made the
ahead.
mistake of reading farther in on the article,
Mm-hmm.
and
What'd you figure out?
I was like, well, how did this get to voting rights? Because apparently that's something. But apparently, some celebrities tweeted out that voting booths should be retrofitted with Popeyes chicken sandwich to increase black electoral participation. So the article then goes on about how black people don't participate in polls. That's
Literally, a bunch of people don't participate in polls.
yeah, a lot of people don't. They
Those
don't
people
care.
don't have to vote. They should, but they don't.
Yeah, because they don't feel.
I'm
like
not
it affects
screen
their-
sharing, am
Most
I? I'm
people
trying to go
doesn't
through my
affect their
email.
daily lives. You aren't. Yes, you are actually. I think. Or no, you're good.
Oh,
But-
thank God.
No, it's.
Just gotta check my Tinder real quick.
So let me see. Where was? Okay, and here's this. Beyond voting rights, the most troubling racialized Popeye story broke just a few days ago. Earlier this week, the New York Times reported a young black man lost his life after he was stabbed to death in Maryland. The story made national news. This was not due to the homicide. Young black men are murdered at a shocking rate in Maryland yearly. A few of them are mentioned in the New York Times.
I will
So-
tell you. Continue.
Well, no, go ahead. I want to.
I will tell you now. Not just young black men, but young black, white, all colored men are being murdered violently. Not quote unquote violently. They're being shot, stabbed,
Was this in
such and such.
what? Where was this? In?
I don't know why we're I understand why, but at the same, I'm shutting my mouth before I ruin my reputation
Yeah,
on
it's
this
because
podcast.
everything has to be racially charged. That's just
That's
how it is now.
fair,
How it
but
is
at the
now.
same time, if we focus on one little part, we're not gonna get the rest of the part done at all in order to solve it.
But I mean, right. So back to my thing with like putting nice, places in ghetto areas. Leo, that wants to call them, but
Yeah.
literally,
Sometimes
like,
it
it's-
does work out.
They
That's
don't
all I.
mention. You'll notice they don't mention how who the killer was. They just mention who the victim was. Like the victim was a young black man, but
They'll mention the killer if it's a cop.
they'll mention the killer if it's a cop or if he's white.
Yeah.
But guess who the killer is in this one?
Who?
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I'm pretty sure it's an African American woman.
KFC.
Logan. What the fuck? Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Let me see. I'm trying to figure out who. It seems
I could
like the
just
picture shows that it possibly may be an African American woman. Yeah,
Oh, that's
That's
shocking.
it was.
Imagine
Yeah.
hearing that I'm just black teen died from KFC overdose.
Joel, I feel like that's something you would do. Not gonna lie.
Actually, it's
I would.
not.
That
Logan would, but
that-
I won't.
that doesn't. That's okay.
Bruh.
That is horrifying.
Logan, you're saying that and you're making that drawing.
That's what I'm saying. It's horrifying. Look at it. This is not.
Since it has debuted, the Popeyes chicken sandwich served as an avatar and lightning rod for stereotypes about black communities.
Are you really?
That's
I
a
haven't heard-
racism.
Ever
The thing-
since the Popeyes chicken sandwich has come out, I haven't heard anything about.
Yeah.
I haven't heard any
Yeah.
racially charged
Chicken
statements
sandwich.
about it.
Yeah, really.
Why?
The only thing I hear about it really
That's
is that
what
the.
I hear that it's really good and it's competing with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, and
That's
Yeah,
the
it's
only
not-
things I've heard about
That's
it.
what I hear. Like either it's good or bad, or if it's better than.
Yeah,
It's
I haven't
because
heard
it's fast
anything
food.
about race in this argument.
Honestly, like, where did that come from?
Oh, I don't need eyes. I know what I
You
can
guys-
use.
You want to hear this? The guy who wrote this, his previous work appeared in the New York Times, The Nation, BuzzFeed.
Oh no,
CNBC,
BuzzFeed's where they screwed up.
BuzzFeed's awful. Like,
Vibe,
I'm pretty-
Vibe.
The New York
Vibe?
Times, BuzzFeed, CNBC, and Vox are all like ultra leftist beacons.
They're not low enough.
It has to be Mike Wazowski. Logan, what are you doing?
can we just go back to primitive times where if someone disagreed with you, you just killed them with a stick and a rock?
What do you
I
mean,
like
Michael?
that.
Literally, just can we just play Rust in real life?
That's a scary thought.
What do you mean? We'll be on the top, boys.
Yeah, but then you'll just be seeing nakeds run across your base.
I hit him. I'm looting.
He's down.
I one hit head. It's okay.
I killed AK guy. Oh, I'm down. Oh, I'm dead.
RPG. Yo, where's the RPG?
So that picture that I posted, that's the guy who wrote the article.
Is he a
Oh,
pedophile?
Dude, why
He's
is
a pedophile.
Takashi 6's hair so shit?
This,
Oh. Oh.
me and fucking Leo's like, oh.
No, you know what? Let's pull it up. Let's have his eyes peek through this. Holy shit!
Logan, what the fuck is that?
Whoa, my God!
What the? Lil Boo.
Lil Boom.
It's Lil Boomer. I guess some
Hey, yo.
tattoo PNGs.
Logan's thumbnail making skills are slowly going straight down the toilet.
Yo,
Yes.
I thought
Yes.
thought the Fortnite llama in the Patrick's with the fucking Air Forces was enough. This is a whole nother.
You have to give him credit for creativity.
Creativity.
You
Okay.
guys want to hear my sheep impression?
So
Yes.
speaking of boomers, what do you guys think of the generation war?
What the?
What do you mean?
Don't
What's been going on?
care whatsoever. People are just being offended because they feel bad about themselves. That's so it's the internet.
Well, the other, I think, it was, what was it, last week or something? There was an article, or early this week, there was an article that came out. Some guy said, listen, I'm offended, or, hold on, let's see.
Boomer is
I'll search the
essentially
article.
the N-word for old people.
Yeah, basically. They're now equating the word boomer to the N-word.
That's not how that works. That's really not how that works.
It really.
I don't
isn't.
care where you come from, what generation you're from. You're a fucking idiot. Shut up. If I hear
Care-
anything like that type of nonsense ever again, I will slap an old person. I swear to God.
Oh my
Knock, knock.
god.
Look, here, hold on. Can I do my sheep impression real
I
quick?
can't talk serious as I put these tattoos on Lil Boomer here.
Yeah, you can't. You really can't.
You're missing the teardrops.
I don't think I can fit the teardrop in.
No, No. You gotta get teardrop. You gotta get
There we go.
teardrop.
Why is the
tattoo.
goat being abducted by aliens?
Well, shut the fuck up, then, boy. We're just talking out of ears.
I'm not sure
A
if I
passing
should
goat
add
walks
anything
by.
to this or not.
What do you do?
Oh, I
Okay,
need
okay.
eyebrows. I
Okay,
need
so this
eyebrows.
I found an article that says it's a boomer that wrote an article.
Nothing to see here,
Logan just
folks.
turned everything red. The closing statement is, I'll simply note in closing that the growing age segregation in American society is a great tragedy and a foregone opportunity. If younger generations are looking for yet another good cause, that would be a very good one to embrace.
How?
Well, if he's saying that the
Age-
younger generation.
Age segregation. Is that what we're coming up with now? Age segregation.
All right, here's a
How?
thing. If he's saying that young people are stupid as hell right now, he's speaking facts. Young people now are fucking retarded.
Yeah, I agree.
They are actually stupid.
Yeah, but I'm young.
Not me, of course. I'm fucking big brain.
I got put. Listen, my first period is now a regular class as opposed to AP or anything else. And good God, those kids are stupid.
That's really
Leo,
was-
I'm sure Leo knows as well.
There are the fact that I see kids who don't know understand one rule. Don't vape in the class, and they're at the door leaning out, spitting out their jewel. Like, how brain dead do you have to be to not listen to a simple fucking rule that can get you kicked out of class? Not to mention, there was coke found. Are you fucking? How do you?
I'm in
First
class.
off, how do you
I
manage
just-
to lose a
like,
small
I can just
baggie of
imagine-
coke?
Like I
We
can
had-
just imagine just everyone's like doing an essay or doing a test. All you hear under the desk just
One of our
everyone starts looking around and it's like, what the fuck was that? They go back to doing it.
I just found an
Yes.
article titled
and
William
this is the
Shat-
first thing that they hear.
No, they go
William
like,
Shatner gets into Twitter feud with millennials calling him a boomer.
what a
What is
I'm
a
logging
boomer?
into my Twitter now. Am I not screen sharing? Please tell me I'm not doing so.
Okay, boomer is
No.
dividing generation.
Logan, you have to add more tattoos.
What's it called? Our school had caught a teacher that had
Oh, you
smoked
want some more tattoos,
methamphetamine
do
in
you?
her classroom.
Put some
What?
Put some
You don't
eyebrows
remember
in
that?
his eyes.
No?
Nah,
She got
you're
arrested.
You're not ready.
She
for,
was trying to steal something from Walmart, snuck back to the school,
I'm
and
not
they
ready
got
to
caught with
hear about it.
methamphetamine.
You're not ready for what I'm about to do. I'm sorry.
Oh, I feel like I remember that story. Wait, what teacher was it?
Some English teacher, I think.
Oh, that makes sense.
She was white. Crackhead.
That makes sense.
Oh shit! The fight's going down.
Listen,
Fuck.
English
Oh, yeah,
English
the
teachers
KSI
go
just
insane.
goes
Tell
on
me.
fight.
Wait,
All
what?
English teachers are on.
Oh,
third.
speaking of which, actually, hold on. The KSI versus Logan Paul fights today.
Nobody
I think
cares.
It's like right now.
I care.
I do.
So, do you know who's winning right now, or?
No.
No.
Does
You
anyone
have
have
to
the
pay to
pay per
watch
view?
that. You have to literally pay to watch that.
How much is it?
Are you joking?
Like,
Oh, whoa! Hold up!
what?
$10.
$10
Did you
bucks.
find-
Shut the
did you
fuck
find
up!
a sword?
Shut
Did you
up!
find a sword? Sword.
We're
Trying to
in a
figure out who's winning.
podcast.
We're in a podcast.
He's trying to figure out
Oh,
who's
it's
winning.
Logan Paul, not Jake Paul. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Logan
the, it's the
Paul.
Always
suicide
It's
forget
Logan
that
rate.
it's
Paul
Logan
and
Paul.
KSI.
Wait, can we address one thing? Accomplice, you haven't said one thing this whole podcast. How are you doing
I
today?
think KSI won.
Cock.
No.
Wait, they're fighting at the Manchester Arena? God, hope it doesn't blow
No,
up
no,
again.
they're fighting at the Staples Center.
Oh, last time was the Manchester Arena.
Yeah,
Oh,
last
this
time
is
was
the first
Manchester.
Now they're professional fighters and they don't need masks.
Quote
So
unquote.
they're fighting at the Staples Center, dude. That's a massive venue, isn't it?
Yeah,
Very
it is.
massive.
It's like-
So what?
Oh no, these are going round by round updates.
So what is next? What is next time? Is it going to be? Is it going to
probably won't
be
next time.
Madison Square Garden?
It probably won't be a next time.
Good God, hope so.
But
It's another
hey,
time.
I'm actually being serious though. Like, how are you doing today, Accomplice?
Yeah, Andy, how are
Doing
you?
good, man. Everything's going great. You know, just living my life.
That's awesome.
Uh huh.
Eating poop, as always.
British cunt.
He's not
Justin
even British.
Bieber.
Got the poop dealer.
Oh my
There we
God.
go.
You got a poop dealer, dude?
Yeah, bro.
What's his name?
Hey, yo, how much you selling?
Yo.
It's gonna be 5 grams. It's quality stuff though.
Let's go,
Like,
champ.
Five a gram.
What is-
Shit.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1
Man,
second.
back in my days, what I could get for $5, handshake and a hand job.
Huh?
Yeah, you know, it's how it be on the street.
Why is Justin Bieber at the fight?
Because
He's supporting Logan Paul. And
Because he's a
Justin
boomer.
Justin Bieber's another person that's riding up his ass.
I can't.
No, they. Oh, a knockout happens or 6 rounds just and.
Wait, they're doing knockout or fucking throwing.
Yikes.
Gonna knock each other out.
If they
And
both somehow knock each other out, I'm going down there and I'm shooting up Manchester.
It's really great.
Wait! I did not. I just realized what I said. I'm not doing that.
I've made a horrible error.
A mistake.
I've made a
Some
severe
brave-
lapse in my
Why?
judgment.
Why am I getting so much hate?
Some brave soul is live streaming the fight.
Who?
Is he really
Help me.
doing?
On YouTube. If you just look up KSI versus Logan Paul and scroll down, someone's streaming.
Oh, swear.
Cool.
Everyone pulls out their fucking textbook.
We're going right now.
Also, I'm just gonna go in and ask me how.
I do not understand why it is doing this.
Retarded.
Okay. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Are you serious? Right now? Hello? Uh-oh. No internet? Uh-oh. 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 That's not to be very good. That's not good. That's not good at all. Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We're having technical difficulties. Keemstar has DDoSed us, so we're gonna sit here and talk about lettuce. So if you guys want to hear the rest of the podcast, it'll be on Spotify. So if you're really interested in hearing what they're talking about right now, that's what we'll do. However, my internet router is being a big piece of shit. It's not letting me join. It's actually hello.
What?
Hello.
What happened?
Hi.
Oh, Jesus, Fortnite.
Don't worry about it. Nothing happened. It's okay.
Alright,
But
so...
yeah, how's your day been, Logan?
You know, on a scale of 1 to 7, I'm gonna have to give it a solid apple.
Nice.
Been
Oh,
at
okay.
apples.
Been at apples. No, it's been pretty good actually. I gotta play Call of Duty.
Logan Paul's gay, dude. He's gay.
Dude,
He just got taken down.
you're just gonna interrupt me like that?
God.
And then call me gay?
No, he was sitting there trying to hug KSI.
It's
That's all
called
he was doing the
clenching.
last fight.
You have
No,
to do
he's
that.
hugging KSI, bro. It's gay.
No, he
We
said
don't
no
know now, 'cause
homo.
the video's been
It's
taken down.
gay.
He said no homo. It's okay.
No, bro, it's gay.
No homo, my ass.
Yeah, shut up. You're black.
I'm
Bro, we
assuming
all
they're
know
both
Logan
wearing
Paul's gay,
socks.
dude.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest.
Nah.
Oh yeah, didn't you uninstall Rust? You're a little bitch.
Oh yeah, look at the story.
No. Go to Mr.
Yep, I agree 100%. I'm just gonna kill
Mr.
myself.
Mr. B.
No, wait, hold on. Oh no!
Do a backflip, pussy.
There's this one dude streaming it, and he Tyler's toad in chicken fight.
You know, someone needs to do like one of those streams where it's fucking it's streaming saying, "Oh my."
We play
That's
Fortnite. Okay.
It's just
No, I'm Justin Bieber. Clap my hand.
Yeah, good.
Eggs at my.
Half of these streams are just some stupid kid like, that's so insane, dude. Like,
Look, views, man. What is this in slow mo?
Oh,
Oh,
Andy, you got any questions that you could put out there that we can answer?
Everybody on YouTube.
Like for everyone?
can I hail Futher?
Sure.
Alright, I
By the
just
way,
did.
if I'm not talking a lot, it's because I'm working on something right now.
KSI versus
okay,
Logan
okay.
Paul fight / live and link in the description. This kid's just playing Fortnite.
Alright, I'm gonna go get more ketchup for my chicken leg.
Look, you got any questions to put out there?
And I'm.
There's this dude in chat asking who's Joe.
Joe Mom.
Did you guys get the link I sent?
No.
Look at the toad and chicken. I don't know why I thought it was hilarious.
Oh no. Okay, go. Are you guys watching Megan Slime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Hold on. You'll probably see my name in there.
This is. I see you, Nathan. I'm gonna report it now. Okay.
Right on.
Oh, I think it got banned from the stream. I put in the N-word and I think I got banned. I got banned.
Oh, they're hugging again.
Oh,
the boomer's shutting it down.
Why does Logan Paul look like a washed-up sailor?
ooh. Okay, charge. Nice jab. Go for the. Ooh, that was a nice dodge. I'm not gonna lie.
This boomer, dude. The boomer. So what are you guys feeling about how it's getting dark early? How do you guys feel about that?
Honestly,
It's the end
he
of the
got
world.
knocked down on one knee, bro. He got
Nah.
knocked down on one fucking knee.
He didn't get knocked down. He was just like, I need a little break. I just rubbed my forehead on his nutsack.
Hey, quick question. Quick
What?
What's up?
Do you guys know we're doing a podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been
Or
fetching
or
for someone to
commentating.
ask a question the whole time.
I just asked a question.
What was your? Oh, about the.
Daytime.
Honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. It feels weird because, like, I was like at the gym, and then I left, and then I went to the.
Yeah,
the
right.
gym
You were
visual?
at the gym, fat
No,
ass.
I was actually at the gym.
I don't believe you, but continue.
And I walked out. It was like 3:00, and it was like already sunset.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I really feel about it. It feels weird.
I like it.
Getting, I'm not saying that I don't like it. It just feels weird because I'm not used to it getting.
It's
to, like,
making me
dark.
tired.
Yeah, it makes me really tired, like early in the day.
I was like, I was heading to dinner tonight, and I was blasting the new Emotional Oranges album, and I was just kind of like vibing, bruh. It felt so nice.
Did you
like,
just unironically use the bro word?
It's like it's dark, music, brilliant,
Oh,
awesome. I love it,
Oh,
and it's cold too. So, well,
yeah,
cold
it's
for
been getting
Texas.
really. It's been getting kind of cold. Like, it's been up and down, over here.
Well, we
I
went through
guess-
like 3 seasons within a day.
Uh-huh.
Like in the morning or in 2 days, because it was like in the morning it was like we had our senior picture and it was really hot, which actually we need to talk about that because that was hilarious. But is like really hot, and then later it was raining for some reason. And then we go out the next day, and it's like freezing. So we went through like spring, summer, and winter all in a day.
Are we talking about the senior pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, that day was weird.
No, well, not even just the weather, but the way in which. Okay, so Leo,
Yes, sir.
Can you tell this?
Okay, so they had us on these like little like wooden bleachers, or not even a bleachers. It was just basically like a stand.
It was legit like
JoJo stand?
they built these like stands out of like
wood.
Well, no, they weren't.
They
The
weren't even good wood.
actual stand portion was like I'm pretty sure it was just like little scrap metal pieces that they like welded together, because it's made to be compressible and for you to put it in like a truck so you can just kind of take it with you. But it was this stupid like flimsy scrap metal stand and a bunch of like 2x4s that they just laid on them, like, and they were not secured.
Yeah,
at all.
The people at the top were jumping, and it was like shaking the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, no. Okay. So, right. So they make us get on this stupid flimsy thing. It's made out of scrap metal. Wooden boards aren't secured, so the boards are just shaking around as you're trying to walk up. Right. Just like you just have to cross your fingers to hope that a board doesn't slip and you just go flying. But I was standing up on top, and the whole time the guy's sitting there, walking people up. You know how the delinquents get really bored. So this one kid next to me, he's just sitting there, just bouncing up and down like a child. It's like, oh, that's funny, right?
Yeah.
And legit, the entire thing is just vibrating, bouncing. Like, dude, this whole thing's about to collapse, and you're a moron.
Honestly, no. But the best part of the entire photograph shoot was whenever the cameraman, bless you.
Thank you.
It's a panoramic, so he has to like take a picture on one side, stop, take a picture on another side, and stop. And like during the middle of like the second or third stop, he says, "Everybody say cheese," and like one of our classmates just yells out the N-word.
What?
He just straight up just yells
And
out.
I thought I was the racism police.
Okay.
He was black,
quick
though.
question,
He was black. He was black.
Oh, okay.
So, quick question, like at your school, like, do you guys have like senior trips? They like senior
Where the
that,
fuck
like,
did you
we're
come
have,
out?
like at the end of the.
We have
the
senior
end of
fun
the
day.
school year?
That's it.
What's okay? What's
That sounds dumb. I'm not gonna lie.
What is our senior fun day, Leo? You should know.
No, I don't. I think it's in
I
May
don't know.
or something.
No, what is it?
Oh, probably Pirates Bay. They were saying.
Yeah, something I'm not going to. But
I'm playing Dark Souls.
I think the highlight of that was coming off of it, and me and Alexis are walking back to class, and he tells me that
I was there.
Leo how can I serviced him during the
Fucking did what now, you jailor?
during the panorama.
It was so hot outside, right? And like I was right behind Alexis, and like his hair was just basically like right under my chin, and so I was above.
Well,
and I was
under your
asking
chin.
Yeah.
You gave him
basically.
a blowjob? What the fuck?
I blew wind into his hair to make him feel cooler.
You blew wind into his hair.
He said he
God,
needs some air
I knew you were
conditioning. And I was
gay,
like,
but this is a whole
I got you,
nother
fam.
level.
We went to Macker after that, and of course I was sitting there with like one headphone in, like half listening. So they're
Jesus.
talking next to me. It's Oscar and Alexis and a bunch of other children, and he says what I just said, and Oscar just like, whoa.
Did you say the N-word as well?
Oh my god, dude. Okay, whoever's doing that's about to get banned.
Amber Alert. It's an Amber Alert.
I don't care who the fuck is dying. Don't.
I don't care whose car's missing. Just stop.
Uh-oh. It's big nibba season.
Cowboy.
How come I
Cowboy
can't?
Chunga.
Who's playing Dark Souls? Why can't I
Me.
hear?
Yeah,
Why can't
you
I-
see what I mean?
why
You either have to turn him down, which like turns his voice down.
Just turn it. Just mute me. I'll do it in a second.
Oh,
Alright, I muted him. You let me know when he's done.
Yeah. Yeah, and they also made us, because we're class of 2020, so they painted like a 20 on the ground and made us stand in it. But the ridiculous part of that is that the pictures are $45. Like, these stupid, like, printed out pictures are $45. Who in their right mind would buy that?
Visco
Leo?
girls.
Viscos and Sune and Rudy.
Who's Rudy?
Our
I know who
one
Rudy is.
friend.
I know who Rudy is. I have
Yeah,
a
he's in your
first
creek
period.
out.
I was gonna
Well, at
ask
least-
him. I was gonna ask him how the jam tasted, but I never got to it.
He didn't have it.
Oh, he didn't.
Yeah.
We asked
Oh.
Chase the next day after, or I think it was Monday.
Chase took it back.
Yeah, he took it back.
Oh,
Damn. Logan Paul's uppercutted KSI and got him on the
Who
ground.
cares? Who cares? Podcast.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But
I-
well, at least Sune got a $10 off because he helped clean up afterward.
that's cool.
Hell yeah.
But Rudy paid the full 45. I should have went over and like had him unravel all the pictures and let me just take a screenshot of it.
Oh, did you not get the pictures?
No.
So
No, I'm not a
just
retard.
You
Just
only,
ask
like-
Rudy to send you.
Logan secretly bought them.
I did. I spent $40.
You bought those?
Yeah.
what did?
Oh
you buy?
my
What did you
god!
buy?
Can you give me them so I can take a picture of them?
Yeah, actually, I was about to say that if you want them, I'll just
Just
let you take a picture
just send-
of them.
just send a picture.
All right. Yeah, actually, just send one.
Well, I
I don't
can't.
want the... You have a
So you-
phone, and it has a picture with it.
Yeah,
You
but
have
I don't
a
have
nice
proper lighting
phone.
right now.
Just turn on your light.
Use
No,
Flash.
It's too bright.
Well, okay, I guess I'll get one then. I'll get
It's
it from
fine. I'll scan it and then I'll send
So
it to
if you were to have
you.
to,
Okay.
so if you were to have to rate it from 1 to like, let's say 1 to 10 of
Uh-huh.
how like of how academics are taught at schools, like how would you
Zero.
rate that?
Zero. Zero.
I'd give it a
Zero.
10. You have to
I'd
tell
give
me
it
how
a
to do
0
anything,
because
and then you
everybody's
have to
so
read.
stupid that it's oh my god. If you walk into a regular class, Logan,
What do you mean? Not all my classes are regular.
no, but if you walk into a regular class, right, you will just find the dumbest specimens I've ever seen, dude. Like, my god. I think, I think that some AP kids are stupid, but oh my god. These
Yeah.
regular kids are genuinely retarded.
It's just that
Jesus.
I feel
Alright,
like-
No,
Leo,
it's
you know what I'm
harsh.
talking
It's just-
about.
I don't understand.
Yes,
it's
I
just-
know.
I don't really understand. It's just that I don't really understand now, like how like
thumbnail.
some teachers like
It's Lil
teach the
Boomer.
classes like on like especially on this the topic of the class. Like if it's like if someone is teaching math or world history or something like that. I don't know. It's just weird how like a lot of teachers teach because they have their
Oh
own
no.
they have their own
No.
quote-unquote methods to
Don't say
the
it.
way they do things.
Well, the issue is, right,
It's
is
it's the thumbnail
we-
for the podcast.
our first period is a class that's like not normally like
Yes.
in the curriculum.
If you want to say hi.
So our teacher literally said, like, dude, I don't even, there's no curriculum for this. Like, I'm having to make stuff up as I go. He didn't know anything about the subject he's teaching.
Talking about Mr. Fader.
That's how,
That's like a
sitting
problem
here
that I have
bitching.
with like a lot of teachers.
Huh?
That's what I have
Just
a problem with
sitting
a lot
here
of
fucking
teachers
complaining.
I mean,
that are
it's not
teaching.
always complaining.
Is that
Sick podcast.
a lot of teachers
Well, I
they
mean, if you sit down and
it's
listen to it,
one
it's
is
pretty
that
funny,
they
actually.
don't understand
You know what else
what
is
they're
pretty funny?
doing
Truth.
and don't know what they're doing because they don't really prepare themselves to what's going to happen and like what the subject is. Like people like a lot of teachers say, oh, like I went to
Oh, dude.
college and I studied this major during college. But
Mhm.
once they like
Yeah,
get out of
mine-
college,
mine was-
Yeah.
they go to become a teacher, but they end up teaching
Is this shit muted?
a subject that they
No, they
that
can-
they never taught before.
yeah, I don't know.
You slut.
Like, it's not something that like
Mm-hmm.
pisses me off. It's just it just doesn't really like make any sense to me. Of like, if you're gonna major in a one thing and you're gonna come out and want to become a teacher, then that's something that you should want to pursue what you like learned during being in college from that major, and
Well,
go
yeah.
on to teach it.
Well, the problem also is it's like, right, like in my first period, I usually turn in all my stuff quote unquote early. It's actually just on time, but ahead of everybody else. Because everybody else, ooh, everybody
heard
turns
that.
in their stuff late. Apparently that's just a thing. So the teacher's like, dude, yeah, no, he always does this stuff. Like, he's a legend. It's like, dude, no, I'm just doing what, a student's supposed to do, but you don't expect us to do. Like, I guess welcome to regular. You don't have to turn in your stuff on time.
Nope.
Yeah.
But, because it's like, it's the easiest work that he's giving us, because, like I said, he has to make his own stuff. But, I don't know. He was like, we're going to go over this worksheet that we did. It was like vocab. But the funny thing is, we did the vocab a couple days ago, and on the new page that he gave us, there were numbers right next to where the like blanks was, and the numbers corresponded with the numbers on the other vocab sheet, and people literally took like 2 days to complete that sheet. Like that was the saddest thing ever.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. It's just weird. Like,
I'm not happy with how academics are taught at all in this country. Like, they're awful.
Yeah. And also that.
This is why Asians are smarter.
I mean,
it's true.
No, you're not.
It's actually
wrong
true.
At all. You're not
they
wrong.
do put a lot in the education over there.
Yeah,
but...
and especially is that like a lot like schools and teachers from like other countries and the way they teach like in their country, they have a better work ethic and a lot of better understanding of what they're teaching. Because
in our school we have a lot of Indian subs.
Hell yeah.
One of them's a fan favorite.
I do not know what you are talking about.
Serious, dude, honestly.
I do not associate with...
Okay.
That's another thing. That's also another thing that is that substitutes, they don't know jack shit of what they're doing.
I've had some subs that are like, they're like good.
Yeah,
there's subs that know what they're at least know enough to like be able to help you with like, basic things, but like
McCleary's class.
Huh?
Just a straight up replacement.
Yeah, sort of, yeah. But I don't know, it's weird how subs just come in and like you'll have a cool sub, you never see him again. Like all the cool subs are always like fired or you just never ever see him again. But all the annoying subs that are like mean or don't know anything, they're always the ones you get. I think I've only had like one sub that was like really cool that's been there since freshman year. The rest of the subs I've had are like people you can't understand half the time, and I don't know. It
happens.
Yeah, it's only a good handful of like substitutes that actually knows a huge concept of what's going on. And they're like pretty that are like pretty chill with the class, and like pretty chill and really flexible with things that happen. Mm-hmm. While a lot of other teachers, they don't know anything about the class, they don't know anything about the topic, and they're just like, all right.
It's like, okay, guys,
they're
be
just
quiet.
they're reading off the notes with what the
Justin Bieber's brain.
Like, okay, so I'm gonna give you this, I'm gonna give you that. This is what the notes that your teacher gave me that say, and just go on from there. And then they just sit back in their fucking chair and do nothing and don't actually.
Yeah, yesterday we had a teacher out, which is another issue that I've found very common. Teachers just out randomly. Like,
true. Like
all the time, teachers are gone. Like, I come in like every week, and there's at least like one teacher that's gone throughout the week.
Yeah.
But I had a sub in the class Friday, Friday. Or no, it was Thursday. But like the teacher left behind some stuff and is like, okay, guys, you have to do the work on the Google Classroom.
Yeah, I love
It's like, you would think that they would at least be trained to know what a Google Classroom is. But no, they're like, oh, the Google Classroom? I don't know what I will.
What really gets me is like, that's probably not the first time they've had to have somebody do their work on Google Classroom, but every time they always act like it's like, what the hell is a Google Classroom? I've never heard of this. Even though like they've had like 6 classes where it's like, you gotta do your work on Google Classroom.
Yeah, and for some reason the subs never know how to like. They're always, they're always very quiet, and you can never understand them. Like I've had the sub that I had the other day was like, oh, okay, guys, you have to work on the Google Classroom. You must do your work. You get it done by the end of the period.
Yeah. Damn it, boss.
Like, I'm sorry. Can you speak a little bit louder? The delinquent to my right is speaking, screaming.
No, we're sitting in class. We're like, she sounds kind of like Hank Hill.
Yeah, like my statistic, like my teacher yesterday for math, it was like halfway in the class, and she said, you know what? She said, screw this so many times. She's like, screw this. We're not gonna like pay any more attention to this anymore. We're gonna bypass this. Oh, you skipped that page. And I was like, the fuck are you doing? Like, the fuck are you doing? You're a math teacher. We're learning statistics.
Those kind of subs, like in retrospect,
it was very. No, it wasn't a sub. It was my actual teacher that said
that. Actually, my engineering teacher said the other day, he was like, I don't like teaching chapter 3 because it's annoying and it has a bunch of useless information. We're just gonna skip that and skip around after that.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! What? Logan
KSI
Paul.
won.
No, not Logan Paul. KSI won.
Nobody cares.
What was I gonna say? God damn it, you made me forget. Oh, my engineering teacher said the same thing about chapter 3. He's like, I don't like chapter 3. It's just boring garbage. We're gonna skip it.
Was it Coach Love?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, that one's useless. We're just gonna skip that one.
Hold on. Is Jareth still in the room?
Nah, he left.
Can you ask him how Miss Herwick is?
Yeah, sure. Here, let me call him.
Yeah, it's Megan Slime.
Bruh.
Because I saw him walk in the Miss Herwick's yesterday.
Who are you calling?
He's calling Jareth. He can't just like actually scream down the house at him, but
why is he calling?
Because he just want to stand up.
Hey, so I have a question for you. Hello?
He put you on mute. He put himself on mute. No, he just put you on hold. He's like, he's gonna walk. He's gonna come with a fucking frying pan into your room and smack the hell out of you.
I have a question for you.
What?
Do you know how Miss Erwick is?
What?
Do you know how Miss Erwick is doing?
Herwick.
Herwick. I don't give a shit. One or the other.
How is her class?
I don't fucking know.
How do you not know? You have her class.
Ask him how her class.
I don't fucking check up on my teachers. Fuck them.
You worded the question like a retard.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how is Miss Herwick? You forgot to add how is Miss Herwick's class, you boomer.
He straight up said, fuck you, Logan.
He did. I'm gonna call him again.
Dude, no, Logan, you already know what the consequence is gonna be. He's gonna come into your room with a fucking spatula and whip the hell out of you.
It's gonna be like the guy that Dead Boy posted.
He's gonna flip you like a Krabby Patty. He's gonna leave you in the
Can you...
Dude, I forgot that I muted Dead Boy like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, is he done?
Oh shit!
I think so.
I forgot about
I'm done.
I forgot. I haven't heard. I totally forgot.
I wanna go.
It's done. It's okay, Dead Boy. We're back. It's okay.
The reason I say that is because the reason I'm asking this question is because I had Miss Herwick last year, and she was probably the best teacher I had last year.
Am I muted now? Hello?
I had Miss Herwick too. No, you're not muted, Dead Boy.
Was she your U.S. history teacher?
Yeah.
Did she make you put your backpacks in the front of the room?
Why would...
Actually, I think I had her... not last year, but the year before. Yeah, but she made us put our fucking
you had Miss
backpacks.
Murray.
Miss Murray? Wait, what?
We had Miss Murray sophomore year.
We had Miss Murray sophomore year. I had Miss Herwick one day. One day. Yeah, because I remember putting our fucking backpacks in front of the class.
Fuck. Oh, leave me be, please.
Yeah, I remember she said, like, do you want to be like the regular kids? I make the regular kids put the backpacks in the front of the room. And
Why?
like, Cody asked, why? And it's because regular kids are stupid. They don't get off their phones, so we'll make them put their phones in their backpacks in the front of the room.
That's really?
I don't
She's
remember
not wrong!
I mean, I'm on my phone in class, but I usually have it on Spotify only.
Yeah.
Turn the rest of
Miss
my
Herwick is like one of those teachers, just like ultra chill. I don't know. She always taught history in the most literal way.
Got a fire gem for no fucking reason. Oh, motherfucker.
Leo, who'd you have for U.S. history?
I had Miss Borrero, who was really cool.
Oh yeah, I have accomplished what I wanted to do. I have wanted to beat a Dark Souls boss on the podcast. I have officially done it.
Yeah, I had Miss Ferrero too. I remember because me and Leo had the same class. No, we went to Miss Erwick to play a game. I'm pretty sure it was.
It wasn't Erwick. It was Roberts.
I remember Erwick from somewhere.
Ricky Berwick?
Yeah, close enough.
He's getting U2s.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm cutting his legs off.
Oh.
But so how's Fanning's? How's y'all's economics class?
Dude, that class is awesome. Except for the fact that last 6 weeks, I didn't really do anything. Until the last week.
Don't mind me, I'm just panicking.
And honestly, last week I should have passed. I don't know why he gave me a 60. I'm kind of mad.
Oh,
but...
I wonder why he did.
Well, I turned everything in.
Wonder why.
I turned everything in, and they're all 80s, and I still somehow got a 60.
Well, those 80s adds up, and if you do bad on tests, then...
The test. That's the problem. I made like a 90 on the test.
It? Wait, hold on. What? You got a 90 on the test.
I got a 90 on the test. I turned in all my daily work for 80s, and I still somehow got a 60.
That's not how that's supposed to work.
Wait a minute, that's illegal.
Wait, can I get a screenshot of this? I wanna see.
I would, but I'm too lazy right now.
Who are you?
You had.
I'll send it to you later.
Okay. You had a 90. You had 90s on your tests and 80s on all the daily work.
Come.
Okay.
Yes.
I fucking dying.
Dude, honestly, my economics class is the most BS thing ever. Like, McDowell's like a very good teacher, but the class is such a dumpster fire because I got the Viscos to my left, Oscar to my right, Alexis sits behind him, the guy who watches our podcast every week, our one continuous viewer.
Yeah, can you tell him personally that I called him a retard?
Watches the podcast,
please.
What?
One of your teachers watches
No, my teachers don't watch the podcast. The guy who sits behind the other guy.
If McDowell will listen to the podcast.
McDowell would be, but you'd have such straight expression.
How did he find out about it?
I have all my classes, so we talk about it.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we have, I don't know, I have like, how do I put this nicely? Because one of these folks want to watch the podcast.
Just be blunt about it.
I'm not quite sure if Alexis has sent it to her yet, but
it's a female.
Unfortunately,
just be super blunt about it.
Woman.
Okay, well,
let's just say I've got I would rather be listening to different people speak.
You know what this means? Woman moment.
Okay, so whoever that you talked to about the podcast with, I just got one little message for him.
Not her.
Woman.
Oh, no, the person that you were talking to the podcast about with.
Oh yeah, no, that's him.
Yeah, whoever you are, I don't really know your name. You're a boomer.
Yes. You hear that, Alexis? You are a boomer.
I didn't know what I came back to, but all I heard was owned and you're a boomer.
Yes, anybody who watches that podcast, you now have the boomer badge.
Alright, so like I was saying, I was wearing my jacket, and I have I've had several people ask me, it's like, What's Deep Sea Gang? What's Deep Sea Gang?
Oh, really? Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Especially the ROTC kids.
Oh, yeah. Remember you told me about that?
They're like,
Oh shit! Come.
they're like. That caught me off guard.
Because Dark Souls is getting really intense over there.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's.
Sounds like he's playing the rated R one. Yeah, I was in, cause I had to do like the paperwork, so I was sitting down and they're like, "What the hell is Deep Sea Gang?" I was like, "It's a podcast." I'm like, "Oh yeah, what do y'all talk about?" I was like, "We basically just sit down and talk shit." And they're like,
That's a
Honestly,
good way of.
you're
That's,
not
what
wrong.
that's how I've
That's what
heard the
we do.
podcast described, honestly. Like, everybody who's like, oh, yeah,
Oh
you know,
my
he has a
god! He's
podcast.
calling me.
What does he do on the podcast? Oh,
Hold up.
he just talks a lot of mess. It's like, yeah, pretty much
That's what
it.
we all do. That's what we all do.
That's what last week was. We just screamed about the i8 for 20 minutes.
No. They didn't know. Everyone else
I was
didn't
just
say
called
shit.
and
We
asked to
screamed
play
about the
Jackbox.
i8.
It's because the rest of us have neutral feelings about the i8.
And I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, we
The
know.
i8 is such a wonderful car.
Kill
No,
yourself.
it isn't.
I mean,
God,
any,
Nathan,
any
you're a
car,
fucking lesbo. You
any
know
Can we
that?
all
car
just-
fast as need.
Can we all just
Listen,
admit-
I showed Sune the i8 yesterday.
I don't know who this Sune person is, but
He's a
konnichiwa.
person, okay?
That sounds like an anime name.
I don't know, he's
whatever.
Indian.
Yeah, he's well, tech support. We call him tech support, actually.
All right, well,
Um,
Sune, you have a
but
Japanese.
I
name.
showed him the i8, and he's like, "Oh, the exterior is pretty cool." And then he starts looking at the Google, like, you know how Google provides like some stats.
Yeah.
He looked at it and he was like, "Wait, hold on, 1.5 liter 3-cylinder, 369 horsepower for $149,000."
Also, 69. Nice.
Such a fucking letdown of a car.
It is.
Just like the M2.
No fucking bitch! God,
You know?
shut the fuck up! No,
I know
shut
someone
up!
else disagrees with me.
God, you are a retard.
Holy shit. Alright, I'm at the, like, turn 10 point down a little bit.
Okay, like, why can't they put the M4 engine into it? Like,
I don't know, why can't they
If they were to, okay, the thing is, if they were to put the M4 engine in the M2, that would make me
no,
like it.
the i8.
Oh,
The M2 needs to stay the way it is because it's a beautiful car and I love it.
no, the
The
fuck
i8
is not gonna charge me.
Yeah, we
No,
Die.
we don't like the M2 in this community. Get the fuck out.
You say we very loosely.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any problem with the M2. The M2 actually
Shut
is
up,
kinda
you'll
cool.
like it.
I'll like
have
it?
any personal feelings about it.
Listen,
The fucking car and everything.
Logan, you will love the M2.
No, he won't.
Yes, he would. Compared to his
No, he
Ford
won't.
Explorer, he would.
Okay, anything compared to a Ford Explorer, anyone will.
Listen, I've managed to trick Logan into thinking my challenge is really nice, okay? He'll love the M2.
Man, your Challenger is nice. I mean, it's not souped up or anything, but it's still pretty nice.
That's what.
Oh,
That's what.
so I
Nathan
found
wants you to
that somebody makes a twin turbo kit for my engine.
Oh.
Wow, nobody fucking cares.
I think it's like $10,000 though.
Oh,
Nobody
yikes.
It's a $10,000 twin turbo kit. I think it's supposed to put it at
Sorry.
think.
It's supposed to put it at like 506 wheel horsepower, which is a lot. Oh no, it's 8,000. But...
One thing. Can we just put one thing out? Did we just really forget that we were doing a podcast right now?
No.
we have.
This is all for the podcast.
How much time do we have left? Because I feel like we've been going on for about 2 hours.
God, this game sucks dick.
It's been about an
Fuck.
hour and
Back,
15
back.
minutes.
Yeah,
Are
we
you
have 15
serious?
minutes. No, we have 15 minutes left.
Yeah,
but
about 15 minutes.
so I was notified earlier today that I found that Reddit had an article for me. It was an article by Bald Tires. It is a car satire thing.
What are you, a lesbo?
But the title of the article is "Time Traveling Cyborg." I'm sure it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, but
Whoa,
Time Traveling Cyborg returns from 2056 to warn humanity of Toyota Tundra's 23rd mid-cycle refresh. So I sent that to him, and I was like, "Yeah, this applies to both of the trucks you've had, the Tundra and the Frontier, because the Tundra has I don't how old is the Tundra? Probably like since 2009. It's probably the same truck.
Yeah.
It just keeps being refreshed every year.
Where's my
same with the Nissan Frontier?
Where's my Wii remote? I need to slice my wrists.
But
we're gonna have to cut that out.
Spicy or
This game
non-spicy?
What was the other article?
Spicy.
Okay.
Wait, what? Why did you ask that?
He was talking about his Wii modes. I asked him if he wanted it spicy or non-spicy.
I got
What
some.
the fuck?
Well, yo, where the fuck have you been?
He's been taking a
I've
shit.
been-
Leave him alone.
I've been
You've been
reading.
taking a shit this whole time.
I've been reading Joker.
What have you been reading? Just
He's
give us a
reading one of
little.
those,
Give us a little
Ricky-
insight on.
Ricky Berwick books.
Nah, he's reading.
How I Lost My Legs.
He's
featuring
reading-
Dead Boy.
Has anyone read?
Chop them off
Has
and
anyone?
fucking fed them to me.
Has
Never
anyone
mind.
read the book
I'll
Fahrenheit
just kill myself.
451?
It's okay.
We
Yes.
I quote unquote read it.
I'll just.
Yeah,
Drive off
I on the
bridge.
record.
Okay,
read it off
the
I'll,
thing
the-
is
do a
that
backflip
for
and,
my class,
source
that we're
on the
supposed
toe
to
now,
be
it's
at
cool. It's
100,
alright.
page
This is
117.
fine.
Logan, are you okay?
I'm at I'm at page 10.
Bro, I feel that.
So if you saw a
Wait,
table
you're
chicken
reading
and a good
Fahrenheit
degree of
451 in
999,
high school?
you can get
Or
a nice
this
simmer
late?
from
Yeah.
the bottom of the platter. And then if
Yeah.
you
We
do
read
a
it,
nice
like,
little flip, you can get the other side to a brown, crisp, clean.
What are you saying?
Logan, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about cooking cinnamon chicken.
We read our
cinnamon
copy in like
chicken?
middle school or very early high. I think it
You
might
had to read a
Oh
book
my
about
fucking
cinnamon
god!
chicken.
Please don't
Yeah,
touch me.
that's what I don't understand. Is like, why are we?
He's
reading
going to
more
take my
books
booty
this
hole.
late in high school.
So
And everyone in my class is seniors, and we're reading it.
here's another article that I just found. Dodge unveils 73rd crime level of Challenger at alarmingly rowdy Chili's launch event.
Welcome to
And
Chili's.
they've reworked a tweet that says,
Come.
"Effing launch party tonight, new Challenger, Auburn Hills Chili's, Mopar or no car, come through.
What the
Open
fuck?
bar." And then FCA just...
I just want to point out that you said that they sent out a tweet and it said, and the dead boy just yelled, "Come." And then they all sent out a
Big
tweet and it
booty
said,
bitches.
"Come."
Come.
This was legit. This is the funniest article I've ever read. I legit have it saved, like bookmarked somewhere. It's so funny.
Alright,
So-
I'm gonna live.
Last week at SEMA, they legit just released a new Challenger trim model. No joke. I think I showed it last week, the drag pack.
Bitch pussy! Oh fuck! Oh my god!
All right. Last question for the remaining time that we have.
I'm gonna fucking die.
What's your
doesn't
guys'
answer the question.
opinion on?
Fuck.
Dodge unveils new 1,000 horsepower Challenger by having Vin Diesel push a horse into a jet engine.
Vertebrae shackle. I need a vertebrae.
There's no fun.
Oh my
Is the
God.
jet engine on? Is the jet engine?
I don't know.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine that horse flying at the speed?
Hold on. Dude, this is the second paragraph. We arrived at the convention center with our ponchos as specified, which seems strange that the event was indoors and there was no rain forecast. Vin Diesel soon took the stage.
With our ponchos.
Everything about this seems wrong.
The horse was then led out onto the stage with a handler. Fire began to shoot out of the nozzles behind us. A senior editor from Car and Driver quickly left the room, seeming to know what was about to happen.
It was at that moment.
One stage was what appeared to be the engine off of a wing of 747 mounted to the ground. Vin Diesel walked over to control panel, sliding a lever as far as it would go. The engine began to spool at an alarming rate, deafening the audience. Editors from Jalopnik had goggles ready as they see this kind of carnage every day. Oh my god.
My God. So last question for the remaining time that we have. What is your guys'?
He led the horse directly in the front of the engine, which was pushed in from behind. The engine stuttered as the animals instantly vaporized. As the horse exited the exhaust in a massive med rift, a new challenger emerged from behind the stage, littered with what's left of the horse. Heavy rock music began to play. The challenger did a massive burnout, and Vin Diesel described it.
Wait. Let me get this straight. He pushed a live horse into the engine.
It's a fake article.
Oh, okay. I thought it was real.
Satire.
It's
satire.
I was about to die. I was like,
kidding me?
I was like, oh my god, PETA's coming.
You thought Dodge pushed a horse? You thought Dodge had Vin Diesel push a horse into a jet engine to unveil a Dodge Challenger?
Maybe.
Hell yeah, dude.
Maybe.
Look, stranger things has happened before. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Vin Diesel's done some strange things.
We did have the Hellcat sleigh last year for Christmas, so.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
I think it's time for Joel to ask his final question before he put him down into his casket.
Joel, you're gay. No one cares. Shut up, faggot. No.
Oh. Alright. So what is your opinion? So what is your guys' opinion on dudes wanting to become Visco?
What does that even
What?
mean? That yeah,
What the fuck are you
literally,
thinking?
I could give two shits. It's like it's the same. It's the same as like if you're gay, transgender. Like I honestly just don't give a shit. Just don't overdo it when you're near me. Like
Just
don't try to
don't
like
act
reach out
gay.
and try to grab my dick when I'm trying to eat a sandwich.
Joseph.
You ever get that problem?
So you're saying is don't be Joseph.
So they're taking
Yes.
a bite out of your pickle sandwich, and this guy's like,
Yeah, totally.
Just basically, whatever Joseph does, don't.
Walk my girlfriend to class
So,
as soon as I sit down.
Every time I hear someone go, I think of a retarded snake,
I spit a little bit more.
or a snake that has a fucking speech impediment.
Shit's dry.
it's a little rough.
He can't hiss really well.
Not quite my tempo.
Not quite my fucking tempo.
No, honestly, I don't know. Viscos are stupid. Like,
Smell like beef.
No,
I know we refer to people as Viscos very loosely, but Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, every person that we ever mention or talk about is instantly a Visco.
1, 2, 3.
Well,
Except
yeah.
me.
Well,
I'm a
Joseph's
racist.
actually like pretty much textbook definition of a Visco.
What about
Oh,
me?
you do know how to
Racist.
count.
Okay,
Play my
see,
fucking
you know, when I come down there and I meet Joseph, you're gonna have to try to hold me back.
Joseph, okay, listen, you want me to describe Joseph real quick?
He's
Joseph
just
has a
white.
man bun, wears a scrunchie on his arm, and talks like a Visco. That's Joseph.
Something wrong with
There you go. He's a Visco.
All right, yeah.
The
I'm
people
gonna-
who we actually refer to as Viscos were low-key joking, but not
Talking
really.
about Joseph?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. And he's like literally the what's the quintessential like.
When stupid people try to use big words to sound smart.
Yeah,
You
think
sound
of it
like
this.
Obama over there.
If you wanna get a good analogy of how white Joseph is, just imagine going to a Mexican restaurant and getting chicken strips. That's Joseph.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Joseph's
Alright,
not even like, he's not even like a white
It's time for
man.
you. You just say whatever.
What
as
is
long as
he?
it's not
What
racist,
is
we'll put it in.
Listen, okay, here's what I'll say about Joseph. Okay, and I know he's probably going to be listening to this section. Joseph is like, if he came in tomorrow and told me that he was a transgender, I'd believe it.
To be honest,
Wow.
you and me both.
Oh, he's that.
Because he is a transgender, dumbass.
All right, ETA.
Alright, everybody shut up. Jareth has something to say. Jareth, you have the
Mama.
floor.
I don't have nothing.
The N-word.
Don't
Alright,
say the
and
N
that was the
word.
portion of Jareth talking.
Ask Jared about Miss Herwick's class.
Hey Jareth, so how do you like Miss Herwick's class?
Huh? It's AP US history.
He's like,
what is there to fuck?
Wait, hold on.
Who that hoe?
I get a packet of work.
Jareth is taking AP US history?
Fucking shut the hell up.
Yeah, we're
Alright,
not
continue
retarded,
speaking
Nathan.
How is Jareth taking AP US history? How is he
Listen-
not dropped?
God, you don't have to be
You're
a
smart.
smart about it.
Jareth plays
God, you're-
Halo and Fortnite all day. How does he have time to do guided readings?
He has.
Play-
Alright, have you seen how massive his fucking head is? Alright, he's gotta use that knowledge somehow.
It's a big
Yes,
brain.
the
Are you sure his head isn't that big because he's been slamming it into the wall?
It's just swollen.
You know
Just
nobody
bruised.
laughed at, boy? I'm glad no one laughed at your joke, just so you can finally understand how unfunny you are.
Wow, Bryce, you mean so much to me. I love everything you say. Shut up. Thank you.
No, honestly, I think he meant it that
Clash
time.
of the Titans.
I do not care what you have to say.
That's very bold. You seem like
You're
you care
all
a
the
lot
way in
'cause you're
Texas.
screaming
I'm
like a
over here.
prostitute right now.
You
Definitely, that was
shut
very
up.
bold. That was very bold. He's gonna fucking.
Smell like
Bryce is
onion
about to
and
dip his
French
ball sack
onion
into
dip.
fucking skin.
Yeah. Yeah, you smell like butterflies.
What the fuck? How can he smell like butterflies?
Yeah, like I was saying, Jared's not an idiot. He just acts like a retard. Like right now, he's
So that's
squeezing my
basically-
shoe.
That's
Sexual
what Cody
activity
said.
compliment. God damn. Fucking son of a bitch. God, thick lips.
What?
Thick lips.
She said thick, not
Thick
dick, you
lips.
retard.
Dick lip.
Leo, of course. Leo
Yo, those are
has
some dick
to.
lips.
Leo just has to like mix it up in his brain. He's like, dick lip.
You know,
Dick
Leo's daddy,
lips.
I'll give him that. He's literally my father, but fuck, he's gay.
I'm having okay.
Leo, to be honest with you, you look like the Mexican David Spade.
Thank
He
you.
is the Mexican David Spade.
Thank you very much.
I'm having trouble finding the exhaust on the
I got fucking
On the what?
IA.
Yo, mama.
Guys, shut up, shut up.
Uh-oh. Joel, wasn't that funny?
Joel's just been like on a roll of just laughing at whatever today.
I hope we all die.
Bitch.
all the
The
time.
exhaust.
My hands are fucking sweaty. I've been playing Halo Reach with you for the past hour.
This car's stupid.
What is it we were talking about earlier that you just could not stop laughing at?
No, okay, no, because because you said someone in your game is
Evolution of
what's
right
your
organ.
what's your favorite color? No, what's your flavors? No, it was flavors of color. It was
What were
flavors
the
of
topics
color.
y'all's podcast?
They
Yeah, it
were
was like
flavors
flavor of color, more like faggot, and then
Flavor of-
Joel just could not stop laughing for no fucking reason.
Flavor of
And
Should
I
we
don't
talk
know why.
about the
Yeah.
obvious Joker in the room?
what does that even mean?
That you guys have been
that was
doing
his
since
name
last
in
night?
Modern Warfare.
What?
Oh.
What?
Flavor of color.
His name was
Logan,
Flavor of
last
Color.
night,
I was gonna say flavor of
I
color.
got off Discord and I went to sleep.
Me when I
or-
bust the nut.
Sorry, tried to go to sleep, and these retards started having just posting memes up and down Discord, and Logan was just sitting there posting a jape or a PNG of Joker dancing.
Yeah, maybe you
Oh,
should,
yeah, I
you know,
that yesterday. How
server
many
mute your
fucking
server,
Jokers I
dumbass.
posted.
I wanted to, so I could actually go to
By the way,
sleep.
I'm saving.
Well, that's
every one
not
of
our
those
fault. We can do whatever we want.
What the
We are
captions I
American.
put over him?
So that when Nathan mutes me one day, as he
I'll mute
usually
you right
does,
now.
for the one time that he mutes me, I'm gonna put that, and then all's gonna be fine.
When you nuts.
Or I can just make the PNG of him slipping. That'd be pretty cool.
Where's it? Oh yeah, Jareth just started.
What?
posting.
You have a PNG of him
That wasn't me
sleeping.
that posted. I posted the
You
one.
posted that, and then I spammed it, and then you posted it with someone social media without permission, and then I spammed that one too.
We're awful people.
I was
So we're
spamming
going
this, I was
overtime
like, when
right
you
now?
see Jareth post something funny.
Are
Can
we
we?
actually? How much
Fucking-
time do we have?
when you see
I don't know
Logan
what
is
the
back.
fuck
We
that
are
means,
overtime.
Because it's either bitching
Oh.
or cancer.
All right,
It could end right
You
now.
think-
all right. Hey, all of you fuckheads, shut up. We need to close off the podcast.
So Logan, are we gonna play some
Fucking
Warfare
breakdown
Modern
going
after
on.
this?
Dude, I'm
Yeah,
so
sure,
upset.
man.
My cock's long.
Oh,
All right.
I don't
Goodbye,
think
everyone.
nobody's
Have
said
a good night. Make sure to
Hey.
listen to the podcast
No, no,
on
no,
Shut up.
Spotify.
no, no, no,
And
no.
also
No.
go to the
shh.
We gotta
Silence!
come- We gotta come up with something custom to end our podcast
dude,
off
we
to
can-
make us
Like,
different.
follow, and obey.
I'll find a joke.
Happy,
the fuck
happy,
up.
happy. Here's your fucking burger. Eat it.
Yeah, everybody just say,
Faggot.
All together
everybody
now.
just say their most obscure insult. Like,
Taco.
fair
You're
enough.
ugly in real life.
You're ugly in real life. Thanks. All right.
mad cause bad.
You look like Adam Sandler.
Caught him.
I guess I better go kill myself.
Bye.
Spirit bomb, but it's cum.
Goodbye, everyone.
I'm just gonna
Have a
steal
good night.
Jareth
Hope
and
you
say you
enjoyed
smell
the
like
podcast.
butterflies.
No, he doesn't.
Piece of
He wants your
Joel
money.
sounds like the skinny version of himself he ate 4 years ago. Boom, roasted.
Oh my god.
He sounds like the skinny version of himself he ate 4 years ago.
Boom, roasted. Get it? Because he's thick?
Alright, well, bye bye.
Yeah, make sure to like, follow,